We all know and can see it, but come November, I wonder what the polls are going to show.
So amazing. Everyone, please welcome to the show, Ty Smith.
What is really on Folkios and Folkoramas? I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Model Renaissance Man. If you are someone that's been subscribed to my channel for a long time, double check to make sure that you are. But if you are fairly new to the channel, get an idea of what this channel is about. What do? Go to my channel, click on playlist. All these different things I do on this channel. See all these different thumbnails? Those are all different categories of things that I do on this channel, from comedy to cooking to DIY when it comes to fixing cars. There's a lot of things I do on this channel. So check the channel out in its entirety before you subscribe. I'm pretty sure you'll find something on here that you like. What's going on, folks? Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you guys all being here. Make sure you do everything I told you to do in the intro. Get into your cell phones and your contact list. Let somebody know about this channel. Tell them to subscribe to this channel. Follow me up here, over there, down here, and right here. Appreciate if you do that. All right. So, y'all, I'm going to keep on bringing it to y'all because I want it to be obvious, okay? Like, it's no question whether something is going on with Joe Biden cognitively. There's no question whether something has always, from the beginning of his presidency, been something wrong with Joe Biden's mental capacity. I'm slowing down because y'all know me. I get excited and I fly through this stuff and y'all like, dude, slow down. It's funny. Some of y'all have jokes. Y'all say, dude, do you have this thing at 1.5 times the speed? I don't. It's a Jamaican in me, folks. It got me talking fast. Anyway, so as of late, one of the biggest things, and I told y'all it's going to be trending, is that a lot of different news stations, including fake news, CNN, you're fake news, MSNBC, you're fake news, PBS, you're fake. But a lot of news stations have been trending on this topic of Joe Biden capacity. And I think I may have said something in my last video I did regarding how Americans feel about him as far as the percentage go. And it's pretty high. But I'm going to show y'all this video first and tell y'all why I have some questions about some things. Check this out.
All right, in the first poll since the damning special counsel report, 86% now think Joe Biden is too old to serve another 4 years. And even the mainstream media cannot ignore the concerns. The New York Times editorial board, this was unbelievable, it was eviscerating. He said, quote, his assurances, in other words, didn't work. He must do better. The stakes in this presidential election are too high. Adding this is a dark moment for the Biden presidency. By the way, they fear Donald Trump. Here to react, Fox News contributor Mark Thiessen. Mark, did you think this was as significant as most of us here in the building?
Oh my gosh, it confirmed everything that everybody's been worried about. Because think about this. Normally, that number that you just showed, that's up 10 points. A few weeks ago, it was 76%. So we're now at 86% of the country thinks he's too old. We're judging that based on his public appearances. What the special counsel did, we look at the public appearances and say to ourselves, oh my God, if he's this bad in public, what is he like behind closed doors? And the special counsel just lifted the veil and showed us what he's like behind closed doors. 5 hours of interviews. And he has diminished faculties and bad memory, and he's doing these interviews while he's managing the October 7th crisis. And right. he can't remember when he was vice president. He can't remember the dates of his service. He can't remember when his son died. This is a very diminished man who's a commander in chief.
By the way, I'm just reading through the report, and there's this guy for 30 years. Was haphazard with intelligence. He was rewriting for this top secret intelligence from sensitive meetings with President Obama in his own notebook and keeping the notebook. Come on, this is terrible judgment, let alone the diminished performance. So now the question is, do we release the tapes of the meeting, being that Robert Hur is getting smeared and he's out of control and that's not the way everyone remembered the meetings? So should we hear the tapes of what really went on in those interviews over the course of 2 days?
Well, the Democrats are saying in the White House are attacking Robert Hur and saying that this is inaccurate and this is partisan and all the rest of it. There's a simple way to find out. Let's see the tapes. Let's hear the president. Why don't you let all of us see what the president is like behind closed doors? Let all of us hear how he handles a 5-hour interview with the special counsel. But I think that if they did that, then he would have to step down the next day, because it's very clear this is not just a matter of is Joe Biden capable of serving another term. Is he capable of finishing his current term in office?
So this is some more of the column. He pushed back at the image of a crotchety grandpa. He came across like a crotchety grandpa. I'm well-meaning and I'm an elderly man and I know what the hell I'm doing, he barked. Biden is not just in a bubble, he's in bubble wrap. Cosseting and closeting Uncle Joe all the way to the end is not possible. So they wanted him just to be president and let his surrogate speak. But that cannot happen now. So, Mark, he's going to have to play. He's going to have to be in there. He's going to have to go on stage. He's going to have to do interviews. Or are they just going to hope that Donald Trump is unelectable?
Yeah, he doesn't have to, apparently, because he passed up the Super Bowl interview. I mean, so think about this. 113 million people tuned into the Super Bowl last year. And this year is probably more because of Taylor Swift, right? Even the president of the United States doesn't have access to an audience that big on a normal basis. I mean, the State of the Union is like 30, 40 million people. RFK Jr. paid $7 million to get 30 seconds access to that audience, and Joe Biden could have had it for free, and he turned it down. Why do you turn that down? Because you're afraid the only thing worse than passing up that opportunity is crashing and burning in front of 113 million people. They didn't want to take the risk of putting him out there in what's one of the greatest opportunities for him to put out his message in an election. So they're clearly afraid of exposing him. So he's going to try and hide in the basement.
Right. One thing about Trump, he's not going to hide. He's going to talk a lot. Mark Thiessen, I know. Thanks so much.
Maybe he should.
Right. That's up for debate. I look forward to your next column in the Washington Post, and we'll talk to you on radio. Mark Thiessen, thank you.
So y'all saw that, right? And the reason why I said I had some questions, if you don't remember, I mentioned earlier, is that if 86% of people, according to this poll, are saying that, then what do y'all think that's supposed to mean, like at the polls? Like, should Joe Biden, I don't know, look, I know y'all's been all kind of things thrown around there. People are thinking that Joe Biden is not even going to make it to the election. They're thinking that he's going to find some shape, form, or fashion, something's going to happen, not like in a way that causes him to be like, deleted or unalived. But they're thinking that it's going to get to a point to where Joe Biden might make an announcement that he actually is not going to carry on through his presidency. He's going to step down, and he thinks there's going to be some person that might be qualified to step in there. Kamala Harris is going to hang in there and blah, 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 blah. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? And whoever it is, who's supposed to be the Democrat runner-up, it's going to be some strange Trojan horse. And y'all might be thinking this is weird. If y'all are saying that Nikki Haley is like a Trojan horse to the GOP and y'all calling her a rhino, for those who don't know, rhino means R-I-N-O, Republican in name only. Is it possible that Nikki Haley can flip and say, I'm actually going to be the Democrat nominee? I'm just saying, that would be some of the most crazy stuff you can ever have happen within an election. Can they even do that? Are they allowed to do that? Would they do that? I don't know. And also there's been talks of, because President Trump showed it to Mar-a-Lago with Vivek Ramaswamy, and that drew some things like, oh, yeah, this must going to be Trump's pick because he's showing up with Vivek Ramaswamy and blah, 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 blah. But what would be crazy if to see, it would be awesome. Man, I'm talking about, y'all, this would be like high ratings out of the wazoo to see, number one, Trump debate Joe Biden. If Joe Biden makes it to these debates, I don't know what's going to happen. But even more so, to have Vivek Ramaswamy be his VP and debate Kamala Harris, oh my God. One thing would be cool, she won't be able to pull the race car since there's two brown people. Anyway, yeah, so you guys seen all that. I want to know, what are y'all thoughts on this? I mean, those of you that are Democrats, I'm serious when I say this. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a liberal. I'm not a conservative. I'm not any of those things people try to box me in. But for those of you that are Democrat, and you still feel, and you still say, I will vote for Joe Biden. Look, I'm sounding like him. If you will still say, I will vote for Joe Biden, I would love to hear y'all reasons why. Because I'm sorry, my opinion, and I do this, like, I'm over several medical facilities, okay? And we have a lot of patients and residents, they call them, and customers who stay in assisted living facility places, that they have some mental incapacities going on. And I'm telling you right now, I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what doctors, blah, blah, blah. Joe Biden obviously has some cognition issues. And I keep on saying, have him take a BIMS test. We've been saying this for years, and all of a sudden, if any other expert doctors jump along this whole thing and they start to put it out there, when they're gonna say, well, Joe Biden doctor is starting to say he's concerned about his mental capacity as well. It's been like that the whole time. We knew it. Anyway, I want to know what y'all thoughts is on this. And what I'm saying that for is that for the ones that said he will still vote for Joe Biden after everything I just said, I would love to know why y'all still feel and think that Joe Biden would be the best for this position in the coming future. Leave it in the comments below after this video. Let me know what y'all think, folks. Don't forget, get into those cell phones in the contact list. Let somebody know about this channel. Tell them to subscribe to this channel. Check me out up here on patreon.com. Join for just $1, $12 a year if you want to support the channel financially. It's just $1, folks. If y'all do, great. If y'all don't, great. My goal is to get to 500 people. I think we're at like 120 by now. In the dollar tier is what I'm saying. So anyway, let me hear it. Hit that like button right now because y'all keep forgetting to do that, all right? I know I keep on reminding y'all, but do it right now. Hit it right now. Oh, yeah, Ty did forget. Hit the like button. All right, let's see. Let's hear it. I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus. What's going on, everybody? So, hey, check this out. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to view these videos. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also right here is where you can catch the next video, the latest video that I've done. But like right up here, this is stuff that I've done kind of in the past. So in this area, you might find a video that I've done in the past. It can be funny, it can be something serious. It does not matter. But this is something that you can also do to check out more material that I do in my channel, because I do a lot in this channel, all right? So again, appreciate everything from you guys. Keep on watching it, keep on supporting it, and God bless you all.